morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world, whatever time zone it is. Welcome to the channel. So today is going to be one of the money videos, money saving tip videos, and that's what we're going to talk about here. This will probably be more than one video. So I'm going to go off the screen. I just wanted to say hi. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Okay, so let's get into this. Some of these may be new ideas for you. Some of them we're just going to do reinforcement. Some might be new. Let's hope we get something new, right? Okay, so this is Save Big at Home, new ways to cut costs. Some things I'm not going to say anything about. I'll just let you read it off the screen. I'm not promoting anything here, by the way. I'm not getting paid anything. Here, we're just going through a Consumer Report magazine, basically. Okay, so let's talk about is it smarter to buy or rent a carpet cleaner? Okay, so it's probably better to buy one according to Consumer Reports. Most people will want to deep clean their carpet at least once a year, and even more if you have pets. So the cost of buying a carpet cleaner is $100 to $400 on the other hand. Now if you want to rent one from Lowe's and Home Depot, it's $39 per day. But there is the hassle of hauling a heavy cleaner from the store and back. And that's why it may be wiser in the long run to buy your own machine if you have the storage space. So you can get a low model for about $100. After using it 3 times, you'll save money over the rental. So that's just one tip on that if you are interested in buying or renting a steam cleaner. Okay, so this has nothing to do with money, I don't think, but it's saying when you buy a new TV or phone, is it a good idea to hang on to the original box? Now, it's always smart to keep the box and paperwork for at least 14 to 90 days in case something goes wrong and you got to return it. Best Buy return policy says they can deny a return if the product isn't brought back in its original packaging. Now, when it comes to larger electronic items such as televisions and monitors, it's a good idea to hang on to the packaging for a year if you got the space. If it needs products or repairs, or if you're planning on moving, if you plan on reselling it in the future, it always will be nice if you have the original box. It's also important to keep the box if it's a premium item such as a pricey iPhone, because you might want to resell it later, just as I said. Is it okay to pour cooking oil down the drain? Never. I mean, some of this stuff we already know, right? Especially if we have homes. Take it outside, throw it in the lawn. You can use an oil solidifier. This is a flaked or powdered product that can be sprinkled into the hot cooking oil to make it like gelatin. It's easy to scoop it and toss it in the garbage. Another simple solution is to pour the leftover grease into a plastic tub or zipper bag and toss it into the trash. You don't want to clog your pipes because then you're going to have a huge plumbing bill. Most of us already know this. Okay, so where I am in the DC metro area, the pollen is pretty high. For those of you who don't have this problem, lucky for you, but every spring we go through this thing with the pollen. Whenever the flowers are blooming or the trees are blooming every year, when they come out of hibernation, you'll see green like all over everything, right? And I love my trees, so I just tolerate this stuff. And they're saying one way to keep the pollen from getting in the car's cabin is to keep this filter, keeps the air inside the car free of allergens and contaminants. You can drive while your windows are closed. Replace your cabin air filter. And your mechanic can change it for you for about $100, but you can also do it yourself for $35. Another way is to wash the car regularly, especially if you park outside. If you have a garage, you might not have to worry too much about that. All right, so I'm recording this like in summertime, and hopefully it will come out in summertime. So we're talking about mowing the grass, and these are the ones that got the highest score for your self-propelled mowers. And you know they have all kinds of mowers out nowadays. Self-propelled mowers, while they cost a few $100s more than the regular push mowers, um, the ease of using them might be worth the extra price. So if you have a sloped yard, a model with an all-wheel drive, such as the Ryobi RY 4012 1 OUS, offers better traction on the hills. The rest of the models below are for rear-wheel drive, which are mostly flat yards. The top-rated battery models, similar to gas but require less upkeep, and their estimated run times are 30 to 40 minutes and suited for smaller yards. So if you're in the market for a new mower, which I will be in a couple of months, so this is interesting to me. It's the same as a car, I guess. So here is the gas-propelled mowers. According to Consumer Reports, these are the highest 6 ones. This one here is $1,100 for a mower. Wow. Battery self-propelled, which I've never used a battery self-propelled mower before, so that's interesting. So this one here is this Ryobi. I think this is the one they're talking about up here at 40112. No, it's this one right here. $900. This one right here got the biggest boost for battery. I guess you charge it on solar, right? Or no, charge it up on electricity. I mean, that sounds a lot better to me. I think that might be one I get. So that is $900. All right, so I'm going to go on to some other deals. All right, it seems like batteries and electricity are like the thing nowadays, right? So they're talking about the Hyundai Motor Group and the Kia and the Genesis, 2 electric SUVs that they are comparing here. And Kia EV6 costs $10,000 less than the Genesis, approximately. Both of them got good scores. And I have no comment because I haven't drove either one. I'm just passing this along. Here are some portable generators, so if you live in places where the electricity might go out. These can run up to 19 hours on a full tank. I would rather have the solar power generators myself, and they are a little even less than this. They're not talking about any solar power generators here, but they're all talking about gas, which uses gas or propane. Either one of these. So that's what they're suggesting. Honda and Green Power. All right, we're going to move on. Okay, they also included some electric mountain bikes. If you're in the market for that, these are, if you can't afford a scooter, I think scooters might be cheaper than this. I don't know. Comment below if you agree. $4,000. It's like half of a car. You can get a car for 10 grand. So, but you know, if you want a bike, you can't get your license, and you need to get to work, and there's no Ubers and Lyfts around. You can't find no scooters. You live in the city. This might work. These are pretty high. I mean, $3,000 and $4,000 for a bicycle. Okay. Consumer Reports is also, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Let me go get some water. All right, sorry about that. I had to get some water. So, Vitamix. I've had a Vitamix for 10 to 15 years, still going strong. They are giving that an 82. They're giving both of these an 82. Vitamix is up to 730. It depends. I don't know how long Ninjas last, so I can't speak on that. It looks like it matches everything that the Vitamix can do. I don't know how long it lasts, but that's their their report. I'm not going either way on this because I have no clue. I'm just relaying the message. I'm just the messenger. All right, so here are some innerspring mattresses. People still use springs. This is what they're recommending. Avocado Green is CR's top rated mattress, but for less than half the price, you can get the Denver mattress, which equally supports the same back sleepers. Denver mattress maintains its shape and support over 8 years. Okay, so here's some recalls that might be interesting to some of you. The Honda Fit and HRV vehicles had issues with their backup cameras, so if you have one of those, you need to contact the Honda dealer. Fisher Price Rock and Play sleepers. I'm sure if you have one. Infant deaths were linked to this product, and some were sold at Target, Walmart, online, Amazon. You need to stop using it immediately and call Fisher Price. It is also illegal to sell or distribute the recalled sleepers, Rock and Play sleepers. Fabuloso multi-purpose cleaner, which I used to use. Their Colgate is recalling this cleaner because it contains Pseudomonas bacteria, which is found widely in soil and water. People with weakened immune systems, extreme medical devices, or lung conditions are exposed to this bacteria. I never really loved the smell of it, so I never used it too long, but I did use it for a short amount of time, so that's interesting. So you need to stop using it. You need to call them and go to fabulosorecall.com and get details on getting a refund or free replacement. Now, why would we want to replace the same thing unless they fix the problem? I sure wouldn't want it back again. All right, if you have a LiftMaster garage door panel, Chamberlain is recalling about almost 100,000 of those. The control panels were sold online from March 22 to October 22 for about $60 as an accessory. And you need to call Chamberlain or liftmaster.com to get your money back. All right, so those are just some recalls they have listed. All right, so one way is to save money. For those of us who have home printers, you know this already, that the printer ink can be more expensive than the actual printer. It is notoriously expensive, and there is a good alternative, and one of them, according to CR here, is a black and white laser printer makes more sense than a cheap inkjet printer for most people because the laser printers produce higher quality text. So all-in-one model, some available for under $200, can scan and make copies too. Today's printers can also connect to the Wi-Fi, letting you print documents from a computer, and that means you can tuck it out of the way and do whatever you want to do. What about printing in color? You can also go to places like FedEx or Staples if you want a color inkjet. Tank inkjet printers are about $230. Epson Ego Tank can save you money in the long run. And these models use reservoirs that can be refilled with inexpensive bottles of ink rather than pricey cartridges. All right, so another thing they're talking about here is the right chair and the right desk. And we're not going to talk about that because this is a money, not an ergonomic video. It's a money video. I'm going to skip that for now. All right, some other suggested ways of saving money are to try a smart thermostat. Save $50 more a year. $50 or more a year. So don't let the air conditioning go on autopilot. Take control with a Wi-Fi enabled smart thermostat. They're giving you some examples of how much they cost. Now, I guess this doesn't include installing it, right? Because you got to pay to install it. I don't know. I don't have one of these. It sounds like a good idea. So you might want to investigate how much it costs to install it. So if it costs $150 for a handyman to come out, then you have to add that into this cost. Water heater is typically the second largest energy expense in the home, averaging as much as $600 each year. Help keep your water heater stay warm. consider insulating your tank water heater. You could lower standby heat loss by up to 45%. Dialing down your tank's heating setting is another way to lower your energy bill. Okay, so that could save you $100 a year. Some other things they suggest is to clean and replace monthly filters. Set your thermostat a little higher than usual, than your usual comfort zone. For every degree that you set your thermostat above 72, you'll save 3% on your utility bill. I guess this means in the summer, because that wouldn't make sense in the winter, because then it would be running crazy. Okay, stay cool and save cash. So 3 out of 4 homes have an air conditioning, and another way to save money is to use good old-fashioned fans. If you have ceiling fans, you can leave the fan running for 24 hours and still use less energy than 2.5 hours of air conditioning. Close the shades during the day. Keep your home cooler by blocking the sun's heat. All right, you want to opt for a high efficiency air conditioning, I guess, if you use that. So they're giving you some suggestions here if you need an air conditioning. Get some Energy Star certified. Close the shades during the day could also save you $72 per year. Also, on a very high bill, it could be $60 per month. So they're talking about window coverings that protect and block solar heat. They keep it cool in the summer and hot in the winter. All right, some other suggestions are to look for Energy Star certification on your technology products, a TV, also technology, extend the life of your phone, replace your current phone's battery at the Apple Store. The out-of-warranty cost for repairs is $50 to $100, depending on the phone model. You could save $330 more. Best Buy's Geek Squad will provide the service for most of the Samsung Galaxy. Buy refurbished electronics could save you some money. Look for certified pre-owned products with a new rechargeable battery. Get a warranty and ask about the return policy. Donate your used tech. Dell Reconnect has a partnership with Goodwill that accepts computers. You can just drop off devices at the Goodwill store. The World Computer Exchange also will recycle electronics for you. So just keep this in mind instead of throwing your stuff in the trash can. Dell Reconnect and the worldcomputerexchange.org, dellreconnect.com to donate any of your tech products. All right, another thing you could do for your home is to get some more insulation. Now, this is kind of pricey, but over the long run, it could save you about $220 per year. You could also use some budget-friendly devices that plug into wall sockets, and they work via a smartphone app. Someone else was telling me about this, and they love it. So they can control everything in their house on their app. If they plug in this device, they're called smart plugs. Prep for winter this summer. Okay, so draft the old windows, let the cold in, the warm out. So play defense in the opposite season. And this is a picture of the smart plugs I was just talking about. That you can make things work electronically. Your coffee makers, your electronics, your fans, whatever you want to hook up to that. So, some low E storm window inserts. They help control the heat transfer. All right, so some other things that we have here we go down further, we can see some prices. And these are not super expensive. The smart Wi-Fi plug slims are anywhere from $15 to $45. A heat pump could save you up to $1,000 a year instead of electric heat or heating with gas. That's another one. So another thing you can do is give away old furniture. So, I don't know that you're going to make any money donating it, but you could probably put it on your taxes maybe, and that might save you some money. So, the Neighborhood Buy Nothing Facebook group. So, you can check that out on Facebook. They give away or ask for items in need. So, if you need anything, that might be a place to go. A junk Goodwill doesn't take furniture and a junk pickup service, which would then donate the items that they could. They wanted to charge you $258 for the job, which is true because I had to get some stuff, take some stuff to the junkyard. Nobody would buy it or take it on Facebook, so I did not know about this. And those get rid of junk places, junk removal, are at least start off at $150. So that's pretty true. I had one piece of furniture and it cost me $150 to get rid of it. And it was still in good condition. Alright, so we got some other things right here. Eat more rice. I personally don't eat rice because I don't eat grains. But if you do eat rice, that's what they're saying. Replace your potatoes with rice. That's a nutrition thing, so I'm not going to go there. But this is the best rice cooker and steamer that CR recommends. They got a 70 rating, which is not that great, really. But they're saying this would save you almost $200 a year. Just add stir-fry, curry, beans, protein to any of your meals. There you go. All right, we're going to end this part 1 on this, and we will come back and do some more videos in the future. Thanks, everybody, for watching.